That's right. Welcome back to the Puck Drop Podcast.
Ow. Put your chocolate away.
I'm Cole, the NHL Music Man Chapman, and I'm here with Lieutenant Dangle, Dusty Dangle.
Yeah. Freaking
Destin
ECHL.
Edgington.
Save the ECHL, brother. Good God.
And, we can talk about that. Speaking of. We are brought to you by Hockey Stops. Make sure you go check them out up in Ogden and Logan. And this episode is also brought to you by Beer Bar. Beer Bar is just a packed house in summertime, man. Holy cow.
Yeah,
that place is
go play bingo.
That place is wild during the summertime. Lots of cool stuff that's happening at Beer Bar. So make sure you go check out Beer Bar, check out their schedule. They've always got some fun stuff going on.
Put 10 on black.
And yeah. And you said something about the ECHL earlier. It sounds like Utah is losing the Utah Grizzlies.
Yeah, it's been there before. They're not losing. Ryan's going to swoop them.
Yeah, maybe. There's like literally already an offer.
Well,
there's somebody that already offered money.
Yeah, was it? It was back east.
Yeah.
What?
Some random state.
No,
one of those states that you don't really talk about very often.
Kentucky or New Jersey.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
something.
There you go. Yeah,
fair enough.
Unless the tornado's happening there, what else happens?
We don't want to lose the Grizzlies, though. They could be a huge runner-up.
I mean, it's a big part of why I'm sitting here today. Working there. It was where my hockey fandom got started. I didn't realize, like you watch hockey on TV and it's like, it's one thing, but then to go like continuously watch it in person, it's just, holy crap. Yeah. It's a bug. It gets you addicted. And yeah, so very sad news there. I know Jay Stevens, shout out to Jay Stevens, Bill McLeod, all those guys. There's been a lot of good articles about it as of late and a couple podcast episodes,
And I'm not trying to rule it out yet. I mean, it's up for grabs.
Yeah,
right?
It still is for sure.
And I think that
we need a local hero to come in, right?
Well, we all know his name.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah,
not
but
Ryan.
why would you want to
be Ryan?
Well, why would you commit to moving a team or selling a team if you can't keep a team here as let's say ECHL moved up to an AHL and have a farm team moving into the league?
Yeah,
I mean that's just a building of programs in and of itself. Personal thought, personal opinion. I may be wrong, but like the Grizzlies have been a stint of Utah for a long time.
Yeah, they came in shortly after
after
Eagles.
the Eagles. Yeah, Golden Eagles.
There was a gap, but
sure.
yeah, I mean they came in and filled that.
What are they going to do
void.
What are they going to do with the facility? Are they going to sell that? Like, what's it going to be?
Man. I mean, I hate seeing these articles that say there is no hockey as of right now. There is no future hockey plans at the Mavic Center, and that just tears at the heartstrings,
Well, that's community, and that's where it bases off of. You've got to have a community. You got to get that involved. Yes, the Mammoth now came in and overpowered that.
Oh, you mean the Utah Hockey Club?
Nope.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's. I actually got it right. I actually got it right one time. I literally got it right once. I still call it the hockey club, but no. I mean that's something that's going to overbear everything. Like everybody wants to go to one of those games. Everybody wants to see that and be a part of that. But like you got to understand, there's a stemming that goes into the ECHL, the AHL, the BHL, everything that goes in between. All the way up, and that needs to be appropriated.
It's sad because it's
one of a monument. That's a monumental thing for us to be able to go and see. Sometimes they were,
and even going to the couple games that we did last year, like the production of they've been there for a long time, so they know what they're doing.
Absolutely.
Compared to Utah Hockey Club. It was like wow, it was kind of refreshing going to a Maverick Center game because it was like. Okay, I can see everything.
How many
production is good.
Games,
everything is good.
How many basketball games were played at the Maverick Center?
They used to do the G League stuff there.
So probably none.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
It was it was
NBA
facilitated
games.
toward what it needed to be.
Absolutely. Yeah. So kind of sad news.
Not yet. It's not over.
Well, it's sad right now.
Well, it is, but at the end of the day, like rally around it.
Yeah.
Let's get this going,
Yeah, kind of some breaking interesting news. Like I said, I fell in love with hockey in that building. So, and I'm sure a lot of other people can say that. But yeah, I mean, moving on. So we might be getting some players involved in the Ultimate Goalie Showdown. Dustin's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I can't say anything.
So the Ultimate Goalie Showdown is coming to Ogden, Utah at the Ogden Ice Sheet. We were just in Arizona for it. Assisted in doing some stuff for it. You know, and we're like, you know what? Let's see if we can do it in Utah. And the organizers out there, Ryan Beckman, Chip, Tara, Don, I think is his name. All those guys out there, they're an amazing team. And yeah, they want to bring it to Utah, and we are, advocating for that and pushing it very, very strongly. I will be doing the music and public address announcing for everything. So we're gonna turn it fun. We're gonna make some fun of it. Turn it into a not so serious hockey event, and give you some hockey to watch.
Let them know who's all coming
during the off season. Swaggy confirmed. Swaggy P. Pat Shea, and we got to talk about that actually. Let's put that on the back burner.
Fair.
Swaggy P, Pat Shea on the bench, Reagan Rust, and our boy Gooby Customs. Gooby, what does Gooby call you?
Twin.
I don't even know why.
I don't either, but
is it
I love
because
him.
you guys are both bald or what?
Probably bald and fat. I don't know. He's just way better at hockey than me. So,
dude. Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's talk about that real quick. Holy. No, I'm not even gonna bleep it on this one.
There were kids present. I'm in the locker room. So hold on. I got to give this story.
So hang on. I got to explain what happened.
Yeah.
So we love Gooby Customs. He's our boy.
Yeah.
And he was in Arizona for the Ultimate Goalie Showdown. And he just gets a saucer. He's on a breakaway.
Oh, yeah.
Gets a saucer from Shane Doan of all freaking people.
Well, of course, it's a perfect pass.
Dude, and like just a
shot.
beauty.
Gooby.
Just
shout
a beauty.
Out Gooby.
Holy cow. So sauces it down, gets it up to Gooby. Gooby's on a breakaway, and he just snipes one home. Like, bar down.
I mean,
it was so beautiful, and I was so proud of him because Gooby's like, yeah, I'm not that good at. He always says he's like, I'm not that good at hockey.
Shut up.
Whatever, bro. After what I saw, so I'm on the mic and yeah, I accidentally dropped it.
Oh,
I was like, is that Gooby? Holy
650 people, 700 people. Not a big deal,
right?
It's
just a natural reaction.
And then I'm in the locker room getting, laced
dressed up with who?
Well, I was with Iserman.
Cole Iserman.
Cole Isey, yeah. And then Reagan Russ and stuff. And we're just sitting there and we just hear, holy Gooby, you scored. Like, duh. Like, come on, man.
I said,
like,
was that Gooby? Was that Gooby?
Yeah. Was that Gooby? I'm like, bro, there's 700 people in here with their kids, man. Like, the one dude, or no, not one dude, excuse me, Cole Isey, he was all, yeah, that dude's fired. And I'm over here, like, tucking my freaking tail between my legs.
That's my podcast partner.
Yeah. And I was like, that's who I do my podcast with. Well, he's fired. I was like, nah. I was like, if you know, you know. But
it was just like one of those, like, it just like
we were
slipped.
dying.
It slipped hard. I mean,
we were laughing.
And I'm really good at like watching. I've talked on microphones in front of people many, many times in my life. And yeah, I was just like so pumped.
It was so funny.
It slipped out, but
it was actually hilarious. I was literally
but it was a beauty. And I brought it up to Ryan afterwards. I'm like, dude, I'm so sorry about it. He's like, dude, that was such a beautiful, like, just everything. Like, it couldn't have been any more perfect. I think
it's the authenticity.
I think the assist before, so Shane Doan dropped it to him down rink, but somebody else assisted Shane Doan. And I think it was Josh. I think it was Josh.
I watched the review on that, and that was gorgeous.
It was Josh Doan to Shane Doan to
and
freaking Gooby Customs.
Sick pop, dude.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, gorgeous. I mean, I'm not.
It was one of those plays in hockey where you're like,
yeah, the whole went away from the whole. Everything. It was gorgeous. It was absolutely stunning.
So yeah. I mean, we had fun out there.
It was just the locker room. What the? That was funny.
I mean, the fact that Cole Iserman brought me up, I'm happy about
No,
that.
and he's a beauty as well.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
all
yeah.
of them.
Humble guy. He seems like a
absolutely.
very humble guy.
Absolutely.
I mean, everybody out there. Everybody in hockey, right?
Yeah.
This is
Great people. Great people.
everybody in hockey is great. So yeah. The Ultimate Goalie Showdown. I can't express how awesome that event was, and the future of it. So make sure you're tuning in and checking out all the updates. You can go to ultimategoalie.com. You can get your kids signed up to play with all these influencers. All the kids get a pizza party,
And
keeping it classic.
Meet and greet.
Keeping
everything.
it classic.
Yep.
Doing a afterwards pizza party, like keeping that nostalgic feel, like with growing up in hockey in any sport, right? But yeah, keeping it fun. Kids can get signed up. I think they're $150 for the player pass.
Goalies are filling up quick.
The junior goalies are sold out.
Oh, okay.
They're done. They're done.
Cool.
Yeah, they're sold out. But yeah, so 14U and under will have their own ticket package, and like make sure you check those out. Those are like the $150 ones, and then you have the adults, which is 14U and above, and then teams will be obviously
divided equally.
And
they'll have
everything.
a draft.
Yeah, we're gonna do
prior.
and we're doing a draft at Utah at our sponsor up in Ogden. So. We might sell some tickets to that. I think we were discussing maybe,
Well, everything kind of goes to
yeah.
a good purpose. So
that's about everything that we know right now with the Ogden event.
Yep.
And we're looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to not saying on the microphone and like
I'm
really
looking
putting
forward
some
to not
effort
saying on the phone.
There you go. But yeah, good things to look forward to.
If you have a question, I'll navigate you in the right way.
Yep.
Let me put it that
If
way.
anybody has any questions, reach out to us. There's a lot of moving parts with this. There's things that we can't answer. There's if it's something that we can potentially see movement with, we'll send you to somebody else.
Yeah.
The draft is on Friday.
Is it?
Yep.
Is that prior?
That's this Friday.
Oh, this Friday?
No, sorry. The actual NHL draft.
Oh, yes. Okay. I was like,
A lot of names are being tied to Utah
but,
right now.
So I'm
who
not
knows?
worried about the draft. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry,
Right.
but like the draft is one of those where they're gonna pick up a player
And you're not
he
going to
might
hear
get
about him
called
for
down.
Yeah.
Like I mean, what about Aginla?
Yeah.
Right? Where's he going? Is he coming
Yeah.
up? Is he staying down? We have a lot of moving parts. We've got a lot of leverage. I'm just excited to see what they do with it. Bill Armstrong, even though you might see some people that we love go away, he's here to win. So expect that.
What I read today was Bill Armstrong said verbatim, we will be going after, we got the 4th pick, right? We will be going after the best player available. So
Yeah.
it's not like
that's
set
gonna
in
fit the
stone.
team.
Like, we're going to go for
that's
this.
going to fit the team. I mean, there's a
And
chemistry.
he didn't even say that. He just said straight up the best player available. So we'll see how that all pans out, right?
And it's a wash right now. So
Yeah.
don't expect the unexpected, but don't expect too much. I mean, like I said, we've got a core. So
Yeah. Yep.
expect playoffs. Let's put it that way. That's all I'm going to say.
And if you haven't gotten signed up for the ball hockey tournament yet,
I think it's
make
almost
sure you do
out.
so.
I actually,
is it?
yeah.
So Destin just got on a team. We were trying to put together a team, but
Yeah,
like
but there's so much
nobody
going
was
on.
interested.
Well, there was a lot of people. We
yeah,
have too much going on.
there's a lot going on.
I'm just thankful I got picked up.
yeah.
Gentlemen, you know who you are.
Yep. Freaking
Matt.
What's your team name?
The Neon Nuisance.
You watch out
Yeah.
for the neon nuisance.
I'm just going to go 5-hole every time, boys.
There can only be one neon nuisance.
Zoltan.
What does mine say?
Dude.
Anyways, so just a quick little episode for you guys. Quick little update. We've got a lot of episodes in our bank right now. So
And more to come.
yeah, and more to come. Looking forward to it.
Thank you all again.
Thank you all. This has been the Puck Drop Podcast.
Let's go,
We'll
boys.
see you next time. Imagine.